Today we're going to be trying to play Minecraft Survival in 2023. Alright, the most difficult part of any world, the actual creation of it. So right off the rip, we are going to name this world Grotesque's Deadly World. If you're a boomer like me, then you would already know what that is a reference to. I'm not gonna lie, I still watch Stampy's videos to these days. It is a classic. I go back and rewatch them so often. But just to kind of give this video a little bit of context, basically I used to be so big into Minecraft. I played this on a daily basis. Alright, here we are in the world. It looks like we spawned into a birch forest. We also started out with a map. I don't remember if you started out you didn't. Back in the day when I played it, you never started out with a map, so that's an interesting change. Oh my gosh, look, there's a giant spruce forest over there, then you got some dark oak there. Oh my gosh, man. The feeling of starting up a new world is still just as magical as I remember. Honestly, the last time that I went really hard on playing Minecraft and starting up massive survival worlds was probably 1.12, 1.13. When I started playing Minecraft, I started out back in beta. Before the Ender Dragon, back before the 2011 official release of 1.0, I played it back in beta, and that is where most of my nostalgia comes from for this game. The real primitive early days on PC and also Pocket Edition, because Pocket Edition, at least the early renditions of it, it was essentially just beta on the phone. Well, in my case, it wasn't a phone, it was an iPod Touch 4. So the later that the updates go, the less and less nostalgia I have for them. The last update that I truly followed and embraced every aspect of was probably 1.8, 1.9. After that, I just slowly kind of fell off as I drifted off and found some other games. And I mean, to this day, I still play Minecraft often. It's just I don't really play survival, or I don't really start any survival worlds with the intention of, playing them for a long time. The most I've done in recent years is starting up creative worlds. I'll start them up, do some big projects, build a big old house. Maybe I'll build a grocery store or a movie theater, just something fun like that, and then I'll hop off. Again, I really haven't done any survival since 1.13. I believe 1.13 was the aquatic update, and that was about the time that I stopped really playing survival. I know there's been a bunch of new updates since. There was 1.14 that changed up the villages, and you got 1.16 with the nether, I think it was, and then 1.17 and 18, I believe, were the caves and cliffs update, which were a huge deal. Apparently, the generation is all different now. There's giant mountains and deep caves you can find, and I haven't experienced any of this. So my classic strategy in Minecraft is always to get a wooden pickaxe, get 20 pieces of cobblestone, craft every kind of stone tool, and I also craft a furnace so we can make some food. Now, we got lucky and we spawned in with literally 2 sheep nearby, so we already got a head start on that. I'm probably gonna keep the map in my offhand. Actually, no, that kind of looks annoying. It takes up so much of the screen. I'm gonna, put it in my offhand every now and then just so we can continue to fill it up, so then we can, hang it up somewhere. I'm not planning on, making an entire series on this game or anything like that. This is honestly just gonna be, a one-off video just to try it out, see if I can notice any of the differences. If you guys want more videos on Minecraft, I definitely will do it, whether it be survival or servers or maybe just fun, creative videos. I'm down for any of it. I want to try to get some oak trees because I have this one house that I used to always build back in the day. It was from a YouTube tutorial. I've tried looking for the videos since just for that hidden nostalgia just to watch the guy build it again. But basically it was called a cozy cottage. I'm gonna recreate that house just because, well, I'm not very good at building, so there's not much else I can recreate or create that would actually look good. Basically, it requires a bunch of oak trees. I believe it's 16 logs in total for the outside corners of it, and then I'm gonna need a bunch of wood to fill in the insides, along with cobblestone stairs for the roof, and 16 glass blocks in total, I believe, if my math is correct. Maybe it's a bit more. It just feels so good playing this game again, though. I have so many great memories with this game, and, I'm not gonna go too deep into all the sappy, sad stuff, but this game was there for me at some really rough times in my life, so even playing it now, even though this is technically a different version of the game over here on Bedrock versus what I'm used to with the Java engines, whether that be with the legacy versions of the game on Xbox 360 and PS3 and such, or Java on PC, even though Bedrock feels a bit different from those, it's still similar enough for it to still get me in my nostalgic feels. No matter how much time passes, no matter what updates are made to the game, I can always come back to this game and just immediately feel safe and happy the same way that it made me feel back in the day. Listen to the soundtrack that's playing right now. It literally started playing at the perfect time. Minecraft soundtrack is one of those where I put it on when I'm having a bad day or I need to calm down and reflect on my life a little bit or just take it back to a better time, and it always makes me feel so comfortable every time that I hear it. I love it. Alright, so I feel like building a giant wooden cottage made out of oak in the middle of a birch forest would be a little funky, so we're gonna keep exploring for a bit to see if maybe we can find a place where our house could maybe blend in a bit better to the environment. That is also our third piece of wool, so we're able to craft a bed and sleep through the night, thankfully. And for the majority of my Minecraft career, we never even had beds. Back in the day, you just had to hide in a hole and wait out the night, or you could go out and fight. I mean, enchanting wasn't even a thing at that point, so so there wasn't really any use for the XP, but you could still go out and fight. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like the hunger bar goes down a lot faster nowadays than it used to. Maybe I'm just crazy about that. Maybe it's because I tend to sprint and jump at the same time. I mean, I could cook some of my food. Or I could just eat it raw. Yes, I am one of those impatient Minecraft players. I don't care if eating it raw means I get a little bit of a disease. Oh well, I'll eat it raw. Okay, so the biome here is very interesting. It goes from birch forest to oak forest to dark oak, like, really freaking fast. So I guess we'll have to find, like, a nice, happy, in-the-middle spot here to build it. I could also place it up on top of a mountain, so then we can just kind of get, like, a nice overlook of everything. Seeing these giant trees also gives me ideas to do things Captain Sparkle style, if you guys ever watched his Let's Play back in the day with the giant tree house. You know what? I think, like, right down there would actually be a good spot. We'll set up our house on the beach. It's getting close to night, so we'll have to craft a bed real quick, but I think that's a nice spot for our house. Sorry, Piggy. I need your food. It's nothing personal. I don't want to starve. Don't worry, I will pay this forward one day. Your suffering and your death now means that I will survive long enough to start a pig farm and create even more of you. With all that being said, considering that I am such a primitive Minecraft player, a lot of the strategies that you're going to see me utilizing are quite old school. So if there's like anything that I'm doing wrong or anything I could be doing a bit more efficiently, you're not gonna change me. I'm an old school player. Just like that, that is our first night done in Minecraft, or our first day, whatever you want to call it. We wake up on the beach. It's so peaceful, man. It feels so good. This is like the most wholesome game I know. It is so peaceful. Like, just stand on the edge of the beach, look out in the water. So good. Alright, so what I'm thinking right now is we'll clear out a couple of these trees. Maybe like right here could be a good spot for the house. And then we have like this nice overview. Actually, wait, no, I like this more. It's like, it's way more open. Looks way more bright over here. So I'm going to take out this giant tree. I hate younger me for deleting so many of my worlds that I had back in the day. I had so many sick survival worlds, creative worlds, and I'm mad that my one iPod Touch that I used to have died because I played Minecraft Pocket Edition way more than I probably should have. But I had this one world that was called City. And the name, yeah, that's exactly what it was. I had my own currencies, skyscrapers, giant hotels, movie theaters. It was beautiful. And the best part is, I did all of it completely by myself. I got absolutely zero help on it. It was like the biggest project of my entire life. It was such a huge deal to me. Now I'm sad because I'll never get it back. Alright, so basically how this goes, it's like a very basic setup. You got the 2x2 window there, you get like a 2x2 window over here, you get the oak on the sides. And again, please keep in mind, I am not the best builder in the world. I haven't played Minecraft in quite a while in terms of just hopping in and genuinely trying to build to make something good. Like, I am absolutely terrible at building, so please go easy on me. This is just one of them houses that I built so many times that I know it by soul. Not even by heart. I know this by soul. I'm sorry if the Minecraft music, like, annoys anybody. I know some people like to play with it off, but I love having it on. It just adds to that cozy, wholesome feeling. It makes me feel so, like, warm and nice. I've heard a few of the new soundtracks that they've added to the game. They're actually really good. At first I was scared. I was like, oh no, you guys are messing with the old soundtrack, but after listening to it, I actually really like it. It's really good, and it fits the theme perfectly. It's almost as if they've been in the game since day one. I know I'm kind of tearing up the beach over here, but you know, I don't want to tear up any of the sand that's in the water, because I mean, that also ruins the aesthetic, so I'm just trying to clean up some of the odd bits over here. Because in total, if my Asian brain math serves me correct, we're going to need 32 in total because it's 8 per wall, and obviously there's 4 walls, so we'll need 32. I guess we could honestly get rid of this whole top layer of sand here and just have it be like one nice flat beach for us to walk out onto, and then later on when we get like a dog and some cats, then we can just like chill on the beach with them, be real nice. Alright, now normally you can make the floor oak. I don't know if we have enough oak to do that. I'm going to try. I'm also going to need to go mining because I can't do the roof yet. Basically, we need to build up the wooden blocks on the side, and then we fill it all in with cobblestone. I just noticed we have some saplings as well. I'll try to start up some like oak tree farms over here. Even if it doesn't look exactly natural with the birch, we need a bit of an oak takeover. My favorite wood is oak just because, I don't know, I guess that's a classic Minecraft thing. When I started, we didn't even have the other woods. It was only oak, so this is just the one that I go to just out of habit, I guess. Some of the other woods do look really nice in this game, though. Like, spruce looks... I've always thought that spruce just looks so clean. I don't really like making houses out of birch all that often, but I feel like it looks nice in some houses when you're going for like a nice, smooth, cream-looking floor. It's just... it has a really nice color to it, and then dark oak is really nice for... just anything, really. Dark oak is amazing as well. So yeah, you can kind of get an idea for it. We just fill all that in with cobblestone, so we'll have to go do that then. For now, I think I'm just going to fill in the roof so then no spiders can, like, hop in and drop any eggs in my mouth while I'm sleeping. There's so many things in this game nowadays that I don't even know how to access. Like, I know this feature in particular is a bit older, but like the Guardians, I think they're an underwater enemy. The only boss I know how to find in this game is the Ender Dragon. Outside of that, I really don't know how to find any of them. I've only ever fought the Wither one time before, and then if there's any other bosses or enemies, I honestly I don't even know that they exist. I did see that they got rid of zombie piglins in the Nether, which I was kind of mad about. The zombie piglins are so iconic, so now that they just have like normal Nether piglins or whatever, it's not the same. See, in most games, tedious farming and looting and such kind of turns me away from it, but in this game, I don't mind it. I find fun in chopping down trees for an hour at a time or going out and farming up my crops for like half an hour. I find it to be a good time. Yeah, that's the only annoying part. Whenever your tools break when you're in the middle of a tree. Still annoying as it was back in 2012. All right, our pork chops have finished cooking. Look at that, we're already getting going. We got 3 cooked pork chops. I might have to build up like a giant restaurant. Grotesque's kitchen. All right, we ought to have enough oak now to fill in the floors. We got 48. If 48 isn't enough to fill this up, then I don't even know. Yeah, I know the wood on wood aesthetic is a bit much. I will replace this at some point. I always like putting in wool flooring. I feel like it looks nice, you know, nice cozy carpet. I'm weird though. I like using wool blocks, but I hate using the carpet block. Only for the sole fact that you can't place things on top of it, and then when you try to place something on top of a normal block and then surround it in carpet, you can tell that there's a bit of that difference there in the geometry, so it annoys me. I like using normal wool blocks for my flooring, even if it means it costs a little bit more in terms of the amount of blocks that you need. There we go, just like that, we got the flooring all done. Oh shoot, I guess I ought to start cooking up the windows so that we can't have spiders crawling. That was weird. It like took a minute to load in. So we don't have like spiders crawling in the middle of the night. Nobody wants that. I guess I'll plop down the bed over here, and then I'll put the crafting table over here. Oh, we should probably make a chest as well. 8 pieces of wood per chest. Yup. I still remember this stuff, man. Like I said, I know it by soul. So when that's done cooking, I want to move the furnace right there, and then we'll put like the double chest right there. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is honestly beautiful. Our house is pointed right towards the sunset, so we can see that, and then the sun rises behind us, so it's not in our eyes first thing in the morning. I always say to that, I've had a few times where houses I've lived in, my bedroom will be right by a window where the sun rises up, and I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh my god! Well, with that concludes night 2. Just like that, we're on to day 3. All right, how many windows we got? We got 8 so far, so I can at least fill in the front. So this is basically just what I do. I know if I use glass panes, I could get way more out of this. I believe it's... It still hurts when you misplace a glass block just as bad as it did a decade ago. I know I could make way more blocks out of it if I just use glass panes, but look, that's not what the YouTube tutorial said back in like 2011, man. I'm true to my roots. If they said glass blocks, I'm using glass blocks. Hello, Mr. Cow. You look utterly happy today. Ha 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 ha. Hey man, move along. I can't hurt you. It's a baby chicken. I can't do that. There's some animals in Minecraft where, you know, I could slaughter and they're full adults, but when it comes to like the little baby chickens, I don't have the heart to do it. You're lucky your brethren gave me all the wool that I needed for a bed. Otherwise, you would have been nothing but a wool block already. But while our glass is cooking up, I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to go get some of the cobblestone that we need to start filling in the roof. Hey, what do you know? I think I see like a mini cave or something in the thing up here. What is this? Is this a cave? Oh, no way. I don't have any coal, though, so I can't really make any torches. I'd have to go cook up some of these logs that we have to try to make some charcoal out of it. I can't really see. Going into unknown territory. I'm trying to see, is there any coal blocks? Or is the ore the same way that it used to be? It goes like charcoal's easiest to find in the cave, and then you go a little bit lower, you find the iron, and then the gold, and then the diamonds, and maybe some emeralds if you're lucky. Is it still like that? Is the strategy still to go between like bedrock and Y20 to look for diamonds, or is that strategy way outdated now? Like I said, I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't really know. Unfortunately, from the limited visibility that I have, I'm unable to see any coal of any kind, so I guess we'll come back later after I cook up some charcoal to see if there's anything worthwhile in this cave. I watched a few episodes of some of the more recent like Hermitcraft seasons, and I've seen the way that those people move getting diamond armor by the end of day 1. I have no idea how them folks do that. I'm on day 3 and I barely have the structure of a house together. I love how I went up here in the first place to get cobblestone, but then I got lost in the cave and then immediately just forgot what I was there to do in the first place. I'm having trouble finding it. Cave? Where did you go? All right, we're back to the cave. I don't know how much cobblestone I need necessarily. I'm just gonna kind of mine until I get a good bit. Hey, I did it. I found coal. Whoa, whoa. They changed the blocks? Hold up. What? No. This is not the coal that I remember. What is this imposter? I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, actually, it kind of looks good. I like it, but it's not the classic coal, man. What is this? I don't even know what ores are in the game now. I know they added, like, copper, I think it is. I guess maybe some of the ores started to look too similar, so they did this so then they stand out from each other, which totally makes sense. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but for Boomer's sake, I miss the old aesthetic. And just like that, that should be a complete stack of cobblestone, so let's see if that's enough to fill out the roof. We can craft 40 stairs with that. Yeah, that's definitely not enough, but we'll at least get started on it. Slow and steady. I am terrible at placing stairs, like when it comes to, you know, making roofs out of it. I always misplace blocks, get them facing in the wrong direction, make them connect in ways they weren't supposed to. All right, so we need 10 stairs per row in total, so we're gonna need exactly another stack of cobblestone then. I forgot to make another axe. And then I towered my way up with oak blocks. I do it to myself. Somehow I've gone all this time and completely forgot to put doors on my house, so let's go ahead and do that, make things just a bit safer. I know the back half of the roof isn't... Oh, wait, no, we're still missing one of the glass blocks in the front. I know the back half of the roof isn't complete, but from the front, you can't tell. So at least, you know, play into the illusion a bit and just pretend that this house is fully complete. This is essentially what it would look like once you get all the glass blocks and once you fill in the other half of the roof that's missing. This is, you know, it's a cozy little cottage. Yeah, that's my house, and this was fun. It was really fun revisiting Minecraft. Obviously, I didn't see too much of the new features. I mean, the world definitely looks a lot bigger, or at least feels a lot bigger, and I saw the different ores that have been introduced into the game, so at least it's good to know that Minecraft is still, well, Minecraft at its heart, so that honestly makes me really happy. But for now, yeah, that's it. If you guys want more Minecraft, just let me know. I had a lot of fun making this video. I'd totally be down to make more. Anyway, as always, a shout out to the patrons and channel members: Karma's Fake, Grandma, Little Bitty Tab, Big Daddy Matty, Chalupasaurus Rex, Razak, Polar Ray, De Webster, Lamas, Bianca, Sprigatory, Dripper Cassant, Mela, Last King, Desperado, and Mason Irving. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. And remember, don't go hollow. Peace.